And just like that, you're overwhelmed again. Seems you're not done after all. Pitiful.
You better give me a ride!
I've set a super time machine, as well as a crate of supplies. Here's how to launch. Find the power keys, then place them in the right spots.
What's up, guys?
You found a power key. Go slot it. Hey, great! You found another power key. Use it quick.
No need for impatience. It's your turn now. This proves it. As long as mortals exist, the multiverse will have no peace.
That's a new power key. Place it now.
Need to find his D and Fruity now.
Hey, great! You found another power key. Use it quick. Great! You know what to do with that key.
No one's working on that E key. What's the score on you?
The startup
have
system
no
for the
level
super
please.
time machine is ready. Head there now.
You're my savior.
Oh, man. Stay calm.
Good minimum
Stay
damage.
calm. Oh, man.
Welcome. Whoa.
Let me get my Dragon Chain back soon. If somehow it makes it to level 3, you can get a chance here. It's a surprise. We have one level 3. He's going in.
A mere mortal to defy the will of God.
Pretty sure we got this.
From the gods came the universe. It exists for us alone. Holy... Be gone! Holy hell! Here comes a fish! You!
Go smash this thing.
This can't be happening.
It's still next.
Never lose sight of the importance behind the love and compassion you bear, and radiate the strength through the virtue of always protecting others. And as we embark on this transformative journey into angelic divinity, always fight for what is true and for what is right, even if it means dying. In which, back on the surface now, with the entire No Realm having to be shown shaking, that was when Budo went on to quickly chime in by responding, "No, Takira cannot let this Saiyan mortal do whatever it is that he is about to do without putting an end to it right now before he does. Oh, don't let him transform and fight back against you, Takira! Crush the Saiyan now!" With Akuma responding, "So you know Takira is a prize fighter, Budo. He'd rather fight this Saiyan at the absolute height of his power than go for a cheap victory," with Yoshido then asking, "Oh, it almost feels like the Primate God is dead on his feet since his life force is channeling in and out, so what's he about to do?" With Akuma responding, "Could it really be possible for him to find a power great enough to match Takira's, or even exceed his? Grand Minister, his life force, we says," with the Grand Priest responding, "And I feel it too, and so we will wait and see what he will do, especially if it's going to be what I think it'll be." So he was actually able to do it, Takira went on to turn around by observing, "I can feel it coming." To which, upon with Goku now being shown nearly having to finally complete his celestial configuration, was where the entity went on to respond, "No matter what happens, this will be the pinnacle of our very potential reborn, and as we now step forward and into the light, let us become the first of our kind to finally do it. To finally do it and transcend our very nature into wielding true angelic power. To come forth and now give birth to your ultimate angel form." In which, upon a gigantic sphere of light now being shown having to emanate from center stage, that was when Yoshido went on to respond, "God, what an incredibly powerful light! And just what the heck is in that ring. It looks like some kind of an egg. Oh, is that what he did? Did he transform himself into some kind of a godly egg here or what? It looks like some kind of a divine embryo, Akuma went on to quickly respond. No, but that's just not possible for any mortal to do. Oh, curse him. I hate that Saiyan with every fiber of my being, Budo says. This shouldn't be happening, especially against us. To where finally, lo and behold, as this embryo was now beginning to chip away and revealing Goku's brand new transformation, it was just when Goku was now beginning to be revealed for the first time following this metamorphosis where Yoshido went on to chime in, hey, look, it's hatching. He's different. He's changed. In which finally now, after everything he's been through, all of the battles, all of the struggles, all of the training sessions that he went along ahead to put himself through in preparing for this very moment in time, we now finally get to see the birth of none other than Angel Goku, as Angel Goku went on to address Takira then by responding, behold the ultimate force of my celestial power through the radiance of my angelic form. This was
What's up,
what
Mac?
you wanted,
Just chilling.
wasn't it, Takira? Well, I have
Second match is about to begin. What's up with
beyond
you?
my mortal limitations into becoming far more than I ever could have been, in becoming one with both the universe itself and my inner nature at my very core. And the others are left speechless, as even Yoshido went on to respond, it's that ring that I saw again. Wait, so the Saiyan is an angel now? Remarkable, Akuma chimes in. No, he has an angel transformation, Budo questions? He had this power
it's just
deep
second
within him the entire time? I cannot believe what I am seeing right now, the Grand Priest went on to chime in. Goku, you did it, Whis went on to also comment. You truly did it. You finally evolved the way I've always known that you could. I knew it the day I saw you first display this angelic power without the knowledge of even doing it, as I was never supposed to tell you, but only help guide you into reaching such a power if I could, and now it appears as though you have. You could
Are you playing Breakers? How's your queues if you are?
Can you hear me?
Flying Nimbus!
Trunks! I've set a super time machine, as well as a crate of supplies. Here's how to launch. Find the power keys, then place them in the right spots.
You're my savior.
Yeah, rank finished yesterday. It's coming back in 2 weeks.
Flying Nimbus!
The super transfer is headed your way. Take it now.
Yeah, go check. You can get some tickets and some money, depending on where you finish. I got 9 tickets. I think 25,000 zen.
This is bad. Somebody's down. Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help them. You
I mean,
found
this
a
guy's
power
going
key. Go slot it.
I do have a spare triple.
great! You found another power key. Use it quick. Ally down! If you intend to rescue them,
You're my
watch out for
savior.
enemies. This is bad. Somebody's down. Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help
Should I go
them.
help fight?
Flying Nimbus!
Ally down! If you intend to rescue them, watch out for enemies.
Stay calm. Stay calm.
Man.
Snap out of there.
I sent you a super transfer. Use it to hold the enemy back.
Head off!
Thank you.
Welcome. Thank you. Close.
Flying Nimbus!
This is bad. Somebody's down. Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help them.
Ah.
Yeah.
Let's come back in
Welcome.
come back in a few weeks, so it's all good.
You're my savior.
My little dude got cooked.
Ally down! If you intend to rescue them, watch out for enemies. That's a new power key. Place it now. An ally needs your help. Don't know what danger
Bro.
awaits. Think before
Good time
rushing
machine's
in.
gonna come.
The escape time machine's ready to launch. Ignore the power keys. Get out of there. There's a beacon where the blue light is. Do you see it? Head that way fast. Ally down! If you intend to rescue them, watch out for
This game was
enemies.
a wash.
Flying Nimbus!
This guy's fire. Wow.
I've sent the escape time machine. Use it to get out of there.
Oh. Stop it. We almost had him at level 2. I changed my character.
never understand how monumental of a moment this is throughout all of history, Whis continues, for you are the first mortal to ever fully enter into the domain of the angels and achieve a power that is radically identical to my own along with the 12 attendees. This was exactly why I wanted him to go into the mirror realm and speak with the Elder Sage about his future. For now, he has finally completed his ultimate and true evolution. As Takiro then went on to respond, now there's what I wanted to see be drawn from you. I knew it. My word, I can't believe it! The Grand Priest went on to quickly stand back up by shouting, in all my years, I have never in my lifetime have ever seen, let alone would have thought for a mortal, to ever come this far in obtaining an angel form like this. Well, how truly amazing! Whis, you should truly be proud of how far your student has come, with Whis responding, well, words cannot express how happy I am to see Goku finally achieve what a very few small handful of us already knew that he could, and now that he's reached the apex of his power, it is now time to see how he does against Takira in the end. As indeed we will, the Grand Priest continues. Now tell me, mortal, do you still wish to resume your battle against the second mightiest in the multiverse, or do you forfeit? I wish to continue, Goku responds, and I hope you know that now that I am at the absolute peak and at the pinnacle of my power, in both my Saiyan and angelic nature, it's time that I give you the fight worthy enough for the second strongest in the cosmos. So I thank you for opening my eyes to the truth of all things, Takira, and so now then, are you ready? Well, excellent then, the Grand Priest went on to quickly shout by responding, and congratulations for being the first of your kind in achieving such a rare and divine transformation and level of power, Goku. And so the match involving both the second mightiest in the multiverse, Takira, and the newly born angel Goku will resume. Fighters now, if you wish to share any final words, then you may do so before we resume. As Goku from that point then went on to quickly respond to Kira by then telling him, you are without a doubt outside of Whis himself, along with Budo, Akuma, and Yoshido, the toughest and most difficult opponent that I've ever had the privilege to face off against. But now it's my turn to hereby turn the tables on you, Takira, because now that I have become all whom I was ultimately destined to be, I am going to take great honor in being the first since the Grand Priest to defeat you, Takira, because now I'm going to come at you with everything I've got. As with neither warrior looking to falter to the other, it was only upon Vegeta now being shown standing back up by laughing where Vegeta then went on to respond, it's amazing, isn't it? I absolutely revel at the chaos of our battle, because with every drop of blood that you spill, does it only continue to ignite my fighting spirit in growing stronger and stronger the longer we fight. I haven't felt this alive in decades, and it's only just the beginning, Vegeta continues. So you may be stronger than me within the moment, but I'll make sure to run you down until there is absolutely nothing left of you remaining. So shall we? With Kuliza responding, so I must admit, I'm not quite used to seeing you still stand around and run your mouth like this, let alone be strong enough to fight my fusion off the way you did, but this too, like all things, won't last very long, and you know it to be true, monkey. It'll only be a matter of time.
Let the Carnival of Terror begin.
Alright, wish me luck, guys.
Give me the Dragon Ball.
I have none.
If you do not have them, then I have no need for them. Give me the Dragon Ball. You have my thanks. Give
Where
me
am
the
I?
Dragon Ball.
Dragon Balls? What?
If you don't have them, then I have no need.
Where are the Dragon Balls?
What is that?
Eradicate them!
Someone found that C key. You're not good.
Where are the Dragon Balls? Even if I have them, why would I give it up? Prepare yourself!
33 XP again? I don't think it's happening again, brother. I think that was a one-time thing. Maybe it was just to celebrate the 3rd year anniversary. We probably have to wait until the 4th year. Probably get 44 XP. It's destroying these vending machines.
What have you done?
He's wasted his stun.
What?
Full effect. But what a waste, bro. At least he tried. Bye. Well, they just have to set the A and B key, and I lost the Dragon Ball. In transmission. Let them waste their Dragon Changer and just destroy the time machine a lot easier. I'm not going to be able to make that.
sure it shall be done. I will grant your wish.
Once they started beating me up, I'll get my Dragon King to level 4. And put as much time on the machine as possible.
I really don't want to do this.
Still have to worry about the time machine. Don't have to worry about Kamehamehas and shit.
Not like this.
Guess I got no choice.
Bro, can you lock on properly? I changed targets like 5 times. And now I hit these guys. Someone's got a Dragon King. Okay, now they can get their Dragon King back, you know. So I have to survive for like another minute.
I really don't want to do this.
This guy's annoying.
I can't do this.
Still have area destruction, and I still have one of my blasts. Oh, that firewall saved him. but I got one. It was close, but they were no match for me.
You're no match for me.
GG's, guys. You want to make matches? Are you live right now? Close match. Hook their level 4. Awesome, cute. Isaiah, what's up? Feel free to join. Great, we're getting some W's tonight. Getting some fast matches. Stay tuned. Appreciate you dropping by. Watching a fan manga right now until the next match begins.
Time before I tear you open and watch you squirm, just like how Frieza made you squirm back on planet Namek. Then why don't you go on ahead and try and make me squirm then, you freak? Vegeta then went on to quickly dash by shouting, so come on! With Kuriza quickly being shown also now doing the same and responding, oh I will, you repulsive little primate. As soon as I am done using you as a warm-up, you'll get your long-awaited death wish that you've been dying to get. To which upon the two now being shown having to clash on ahead and creating a massive shockwave that had echoed all around the planet, it was only during the point of contact mid-collision where Vegeta then went on to respond, what's wrong? Running out of gas already? Was that the hardest that you can hit me with? How disappointing, with Kuriza responding, oh you cheeky little monkey. Far from it in fact, so now watch and see, because since you love running your mouth so much, then what do you say that we try shutting it so that way I can further prevent you from making our ears bleed? In which from out of nowhere, the moment Kuriza had managed to get behind Vegeta and wrapping him up in a chokehold, that was when Kuriza went on to then continue, you're running out of options here, Vegeta. No matter how much you try and fight back, I will always find a way to overpower you. Pathetic insects like you should already know their place on the food chain, Vegeta. Now beg, with Vegeta quickly responding, also I'd rather burn alive than ever beg for my life to the likes of you. Oh, well that could also be arranged in due time, my little puppets, Kuriza says. But not before I choke you to death, Vegeta. And soon after, I'll just go on ahead and burn what remains of your body as soon as I'm done. To which even now, despite Kuriza being shown having to apply even more pressure in attempting to break Vegeta's neck, where Vegeta from that point then went on to quickly laugh by responding, not bad, Fusion, but tell me something. What do you think will happen once you start to realize that attempting to choke me out and break my neck won't be enough? What then? Because with the way this battle is going, it'll be a cold day in hell before I'd ever allow for you to run right through me without me having to take a piece of you with me. And guess what else, false, you monster. I know that you are still hiding quite a bit of power from me, Vegeta continues. So unless you start acting on your ability to use the full force of what this fusion of yours is made of, then I am going to slowly but surely catch back up and rip the two of you apart and out of this fusion for good. Oh, nonsense, monkey, Kuliza quickly went on to then shout. You will never have what it takes to destroy what you cannot comprehend. But Vegeta, on the other hand, was not having it, because despite Vegeta now being shown having to try his best in pulling Kuliza's arms away, it was only just upon with Vegeta now being shown having to slowly but surely do so where Kuliza went on to continue. Sinarov, this Saiyan's lost it. He's actually trying to push out and break free from my hold on him. No, not as long as I am in full control, you won't. So now just die, Vegeta. But then, it was only from within that very moment, as Vegeta was now shown throwing multiple elbows directly into Kuliza's gut, where Vegeta from that point was slowly beginning to now slip out of his vice grip, as Vegeta then went on to respond, unfortunately for you, dying for me was never really on the menu. But it will be soon for you once I start breaking you down bit by bit. Did you really think that I was just going to roll over and die and not be prepared for any and all odds that would be stacked against me, Fusion? This battle is far from over, especially while retaining the power that I need to continue. I am not the same Vegeta that you remember, Vegeta then went on to continue. I have evolved into becoming the very stuff your deepest, darkest nightmares are made of. The very definition of both power and pride. And no amount of DNA manipulation or fusion methods will ever come close in matching that. You will never come close in destroying what I've become. And you don't have to buy into a single word that I say either, because I'll be more than happy enough to show it to you. Hurts, doesn't it? Vegeta went on to continue as Kuliza went on to let go. But it won't stop there, since you love taking shots at me thinking that you were going to crush me the second we engaged. Well, think again! To which, upon the moment of impact, as Vegeta was now shown knocking Kuliza back down, it was just upon with Vegeta now being shown asserting control, where Vegeta from that point then went on to continue, you'd be crazy to believe that I would allow for the two of you in your stupid fusion to have your way with the people of this planet along with enslaving this universe. And so one way or another, no matter what it is that I would need to do in order to put the two of you in your place for good, I'll do it. Destroying you comes at any cost, you hear me? And as long as I am here to stand in your way, you will not survive. In which, as Vegeta was now shown having to fire down multiple energy blasts directly at Kuliza as Kuliza was shown on the defensive, it was only as these energy blasts were now beginning to make contact where Kuliza then went on to say to himself, I'll curse this monkey and his ridiculous destroyer transformation. If either of us would have known that Vegeta would be this difficult to destroy, then we would have either waited until we trained far enough into reaching new levels of our own or slaughtered him on the spot. Oh, but thankfully it doesn't look as though he knows yet. Either that or he is fully aware and is waiting for me to use it against him. You know, I will be kind enough to give you credit in finding a way to hold out and even push me this far in our fight, Saiyan. However, with both Frieza and Cooler a part of my very being, this just means that I too also possess the serum samples that they took that was made in order to make them stronger, with Vegeta then asking, so what? Then that just means that you'll die along with it. Or so I want you to believe, monkey. We still have so much left to show you, which is why I am having way too much fun to simply put all of the stops against you right now, Vegeta. It'll be way too early for me to reveal my secrets to you, but I want you to know that just like you and your race of bloodthirsty monkeys, I am also getting stronger and stronger the more we fight. The longer this goes, the worse this will become for you. Whether we continuously match one another or not, my power, unlike yours, will continue to lap you until I drain you of your very energy and finish you off in the most brutal way possible. That much I can promise you, and if you can't already see that by now, even as you try and blast me into pieces, then you truly are more delusional and desperate than I assumed you were before we started fighting, Saiyan. But maybe you need a bit of a reminder of what I'm talking about, and so now watch closely, Kuliza continues. Choosing to try and blast me into pieces was a big mistake, Vegeta. Observe, monkey. Does any of this look familiar to you? Because it should. And in case you must have forgotten by now, then you can go on ahead and thank Moral for this when you meet him in hell, Vegeta. What the heck? Vegeta went on to then quickly shout. You bastard, you used his energy collecting ability to siphon off extra power. And just what exactly do you plan on doing with that, you little coward? Quit playing games and answer me now, with Kuliza responding, well, simple, Saiyan. Why have this go to a waste when I can just consume this ball of power and grow even stronger than I was off of the portions of the energy that I've collected here? But what do you think, Kuliza went on to ask? Should I eat this now? So like hell if I have something to say about that, you won't. Oh my, Vegeta. And just look at who the desperate one between us both really is. And I told you that I have much more to show you, which you're already too late to do anything about anyways. To which right before the moment of impact, as Kuliza was now shown having to finally consume this ball of energy, it was only just as Vegeta had gone as far as to miss his attack now where Kuliza went on to continue, oh, I don't think so, monkey. Your desperation is very entertaining, Vegeta, but it won't be enough. Now I want your little buddy Goku to return to a scene where he finds you in such a way where not even his worst nightmares can describe, Vegeta. And guess what? That will be exactly what that pile of trash will see. That lousy god of destruction taught you well, Kuliza went on to continue after he was shown knocking Vegeta down, but it clearly wasn't enough to help you overcome me, slave monkey. Now admit your inferiority to me, with Vegeta now being shown grabbing onto Kuliza's leg before stomping on down to his chest by responding, I will never. You can try and deny the truth as much as you want, but you can't destroy me, and deep down, you know it. And it's not because you don't want to, it's because you can't. Because nothing that you are trying to use against me is
Ranked matches is coming back in 2 weeks. I finished S4. What raider were you? For the full screen.
Can you hear me?
Flying Nimbus!
It's Trunks. I've set a super time machine, as well as a crate of supplies. Here's how to launch. Find the power keys, then place them in the right spots. You found a power key. Go slot it.
Thanks.
Let's do Survivor. Yeah, next week, or not next week, in 2 weeks. Trying to hit a Z1 and stay at Z1. I had a whole bunch of bad teammates towards the end, so I ranked down. I did reach Z1.
Hey, great! You found another power key. Use it quick.
Where's the side each other? We found a deal.
I should be safe here.
Nimbus? Nimbus is good, bro.
That's a new power key. Place it now.
Stay calm. Flying Nimbus!
Why is this guy over here, bro? There's no reason to be here.
Great. You know what to do with this.
Bastard!
I was definitely stream sniping. I found a way to beat Nimbus the easy way.
An ally needs your help. We don't know what danger awaits.
You find everything, bro. How to find matches faster, how to defeat the Raider faster, how to defeat Nimbus. You're a superstar, man. You must be a developer.
Savior!
Raider's coming next season, bro.
We don't know what danger awaits. Think before rushing in. Hey, great! You found another power key. Use it quick.
This game was whack. What happened, bro?
Oh, no, no, no!
Access the startup system from the central area. Just a little more to go, then you're
What
done.
a relief.
Set that game E-key. And he found that person that was outside the cave I was in. And then I left the cave. And that guy escaped, but then he was just hiding. And then he found me somehow.
Nimbus!
The startup system
And then
is
everyone
under
just died.
attack. Stop it if you can, but retreat if you need to. Got it? The startup system's under attack. It's dangerous, so tread carefully if you want to get closer.
Only 3 Dragon Balls.
You serious?
It's not looking good.
Send some supplies to help. Make good use of them.
Let's do this! Close.
Ally down. If you intend to rescue them, watch out for enemies.
What's up, Kakarot? How you doing today? Yeah, you body can't, bro. Summer's done, but fans are still camping, you know?
Got it! I'll take over!
Yeah, Mac, he's body camping you too, bro. I don't even know where you went. Where did this guy go for real? Only 4 people alive. Bro, I have no idea what happened, man. I just looked down 1 second. I saw three people dead. Stop. We'll get it next match. Guys, looking for these guys.
The startup system's destroyed. The escape time machine's almost prepped. You need to head for the beacon that's indicated by a blue light.
Jeez.
Wait, what?
I wouldn't even instant transmission over there. Is there not a beacon right here? You might be waiting for someone to call a time machine. I hate ETM gaming, bro. It's the worst. He's
I
tried.
don't really want to do this.
It's 4 quiz, you know? He's tried.
I've sent the escape time machine. Use it to get out of there. The escape time machine is back. Whenever you have a beacon, you can call it again.
ETM are trash. Trash, what's up? And what do you mean? Did I get a new mic? No, I just have the mic like right to my face right now. Because usually I just have it down, like in front of me. I'm just holding it right now because we lost. Can't, you know. All right, Mac. Next game.
Working, and it's your arrogance that I will use against you that will destroy you. My arrogance, you say? Kuliza went on to then ask. What a
Yeah, we're watching a
joke
fan
you
manga
are,
called Beyond Dragon Ball
Vegeta. I
Super,
can
the
sense
entire
your
story of the top
frustration,
5
and
strongest
it's
warriors
so
in the multiverse.
delicious. And I know what you're trying to do deep down
Goku's
because I can
facing against
see
top
it through your
5,
actions
and there's a
against
side
me,
story
Saiyan.
where
You're actually trying to
Frieza and
destroy
Cooler
me, but
fuse,
are slowly
and you're
starting to
facing
see that you
Mastered
can't
Ultra Ego
despite your
Vegeta.
efforts. Your power is insignificant in comparison to a true deity slayer, for I am
Next
the
match
butcher
begins.
of all Saiyans, and you should already know this after I butchered your people once before, and now I will slowly do the same to you. So why don't we start slow, beginning with this here, huh, Saiyan? With this Destructo Disc, I'd say we should start with your limbs first. Maybe go
Yeah,
for
man.
your arms
Usually
there
take
first
5 to 10
before I
minutes for a
rip
match
your
for me.
legs off, leaving your head as the last thing that remains. Yeah, sounds like a great plan, now doesn't it? And so now then, don't move and I'll be sure to make this quick. To which it was right before Kuliza had gone as far as to now use this Destructo Disc on Vegeta, where Vegeta quickly then went on to respond, then you better act fast unless you want to fry. Fry? Wait
We're
a
also
minute,
on Twitch.
Kuliza
Make
went
sure
on
you
to
guys
then
all go
shout,
follow me
"The
there.
ground
We're in full
is
screen."
glowing," as Vegeta went on to then laugh by responding, "Good luck. I went along ahead and modified an old move that I like to call my Destructive Storm, in which seconds later, the moment Vegeta had gone as far as to now use instant transmission in getting out of harm's way, we're from all around Kuliza, similar to the technique that was used of that of Nappa in Dragon Ball Z, where a gigantic storm of destruction energy was now shown having to engulf Kuliza, as Kuliza then went on to shout, "Why, you dirty Saiyan! This will not consume and destroy me! I will break free and end you, Vegeta! Just wait until I go and finally get
is in
my
the game, but I don't have
hands
him
on
as
you,
a Vader,
Saiyan. Now
as a
just
bad guy
where
character.
are you hiding? I can feel
And
your presence
when the matches usually take 5 to 10 minutes,
nearby.
yeah, not a lot of
There
people
you
are playing, or
Kuliza
sometimes the servers
shouts.
are back.
Do you really think that I won't be able to find out where you're hiding, monkey? To which, even despite Kuliza being shown backhanding Vegeta across the face, was when Vegeta had gone as far as to now laugh at Kuliza's face by responding, "And just who said that I was trying to hide from you? Guess again. You took the bait, and now I'm going to enjoy what happens to you next. Very, very much, in fact," as a terrified Kuliza had now gone as far as to turn around and seeing the pose that Vegeta had now taken by responding, "That pose, I recognize that pose before. That technique comes from the gods of destruction. No!" To which, within that very moment, as Vegeta had now gone as far as to utter the words Hakai, where Kuliza was now fortunate enough to smack Vegeta's hand out of the way by then shouting, "Oh no, no you don't, Vegeta, not even in a million years you won't, Saiyan. Trying to erase me, huh? Think that we wouldn't be up to date with the technique of the gods, monkey? And I'll be damned to ever let you try that on me again, Saiyan. Because if anyone is going to be getting erased here on this stupid planet today, then it will be you, Vegeta, not me. Do you understand, monkey?" In which, in a retaliatory act, as Kuliza had now gone as far as to knock Vegeta back down, was when Kuliza then went on to shout, "You little rat, you! Don't you ever even think about trying that on me again, because I can promise you that it won't work." "Yes, and you almost had me," Kuliza went on to continue. "That would have been the only ever time throughout this entire battle where you would have had me beat in. But I'm already aware of that, and I'm already aware of what that can do. Just you wait. I'll show you," Vegeta went on to then say with his face down onto the ground. Now, I'd be lying if I said that I wanted to end this now, but instead of blowing up this entire planet, why don't we go for half of it instead and leave the other half for us to fight on? Rather than just do what I did to the Lookout, I think it'll suit us both best if we added a bit of color to this scenery, Saiyan. As much as one part of me wants to end your life now, which I'm only going to guess is Cooler's, the Frieza side of me wants to continue to punish you some more before we finally slaughter you. So, well, but then, it was just as right before Kuliza was going to finish his sentence where Mastered Ultra Ego Vegeta had now gone as far as to stand back up by responding, "Well, you better hurry and pick which side that you want to listen to then, because I'm far from finished with you, Fusion." He's still able to stand back up and with ease? But I don't understand. He shouldn't be able to get back up so quickly. Oh, tell me, what other hidden abilities does your new destroyer form grant you, Kuliza went on to ask, as if I would reveal any of what I've learned through my training with Lord Beerus with you, Vegeta went on to spit out blood by responding. "And just as you are able to grow, I too am adapting. Didn't think your fusion and my destroyer power would go tit for tat like this, now did you? How ironic." "Oh, the only thing that's about to be ironic here," Kuliza went on to cut in, "is what I'm about to do to one half of
And we
this
fought a
world
match.
before you
Should
even
start in
have
2
the
minutes.
chance to blink, Vegeta. The fact still stands that I am outpacing you when it comes down to growth, so don't get cocky because you haven't surpassed me yet, Saiyan. You've shown me that even after all these years, you and your race of slaves should be annihilated. But I only promise to take out half of this planet out with you on it, so that way you don't miss the fireworks, Saiyan. So now, any last words before one half of the Earth goes boom?" With Vegeta responding, "So the only thing that will go boom around here will be your pathetic efforts in trying to destroy my planet. So now, if you're really looking for a light show, then try and keep your eyes open and don't blink to this. Big Bang Attack!" Vegeta went on to then shout, to which, as the Big Bang Attack was now shown making its way towards Kuliza, as Kuliza had now now gone as far as to swipe it away, it was only right before Kuliza could even respond as to what was going on, where Kuliza then went on to shout, "You wish, monkey, now get this out of my face before..." But then, it was only just as Kuliza was momentarily now being shown distracted, where Vegeta had now gone as far as to swoop on in and kicking Kuliza by then telling him, "Before you what, you coward? I told you to keep your eyes wide open and not blink, didn't I? And so I said it once and I will continue to say it again. You will not have your way with this planet, Hawkeye!" To which within that very moment, as a puzzled Kuliza had now witnessed his entire supernova now be vaporized before his very eyes, where Kuliza went on to then respond, "Why you didn't, you rotten pile of garbage!"
Broly's OP. Yo, Broly back in the game? Yeah, Broly's the Raider. Goku just produces the most brainwashed players ever, I swear. Bro, there's some dumb people playing this game. Very low IQ.
Can you hear me?
You should see the stuff.
I've set a
Have to go
super
through
time
that.
machine, as well as a crate of supplies. Here's how to launch. Find the power keys, then place them in the right spots.
For me, I either have really good luck or really bad luck in this game. Can't lie, the majority of the time it's bad luck.
Thank you. Thank you.
And when we have good luck, yeah, MVP.
This is bad. Somebody's down. Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help them. I sent you a super transfer. Use it to hold the enemy back.
I got sacked. I followed him on Twitch. I haven't streamed in a while, but I've seen him play. You have
You found
Broly
a power key.
for 24
Go
hours.
slot
Oh.
it.
Flying Nimbus!
AP might be in the water up here. Get up.
Stay calm. Stay calm.
Why does this guy have beef with me? This guy went out of his way to kill me, bro. What did I do to you?
Broly, look! Such a tragedy! Your
Shout out to the
father
squad,
has
bro.
been killed.
Squad team trying to help.
Great. You know what to do with that key.
Yeah, the guy who died, he rage quit. Like, that's what we have to deal with. So we're down a player already. I'm down. You might be getting stream sniped. Like I said, you either have good luck or you have bad luck. I'm getting camped most likely.
An ally needs your help. We don't know what danger awaits. Think before rushing in. serious? Super transference headed your way. Take it now.
Mac, I'll come get you if this guy revives me.
Ally down. If you intend to rescue them, watch out for enemies.
Might be getting count. No. This is the goal.
I owe you one. Flying Nimbus!
You're playing as the Raider? Because if you are, that explains why you came out of your way to kill me.
That's a new power key.
That's
Place it
kind of
now.
lame if you are. That's not cool. Because there's no way you saw me go in that hole. There's no way. Yeah, no way. I was in E, you were in B or A. And then I jumped in looking in that water. And then you aimed your key blast towards me. That's why I said, you gotta stream sniper.
Flying
And
Nimbus!
I was right. Don't do that, bro. Because then I might have to stay like this the whole game, so you don't watch the screen and ruin it for everyone. It's not cool.
An ally needs your help. You don't know what danger awaits. Think before rushing in.
I accept your apology. It's all good. Just a game, you know? Move on from it. Still gonna shoot you though. I'm good enough.
Sent a new super transfer. Sorry, that'll have to do for now. Hey, great. You found another power key. Use it quick. That's a new power key. Place it now. This is bad. Somebody's down. Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help them.
Flying Nimbus!
You gotta kill me, brother. No hard feelings.
Bastard!
Hard feelings.
Oh, man. You bastard!
No, you can kill me. It's fine, man. It's all good. Just saying, you know, don't stream snipe. Don't watch the stream. Just play the game and then come back and watch the stream. It's kind of cheating, you know. Why me? Not the key. Not the key.
I owe you one.
need your help. We don't know what danger awaits. Think before rushing in.
I'm out of there, man. Okay, these guys are waiting for the escape time machine. Look at them. 1, 2, 3. They have no interest. Yeah, destroying C was the best thing because they're waiting for the escape time machine. Go destroy the time machine.
The startup system for the super time machine is ready. Head there now. Ally down. If you intend to rescue them, watch out for enemies. The startup system is under attack. Stop it if you can, but retreat if you need to. Got it? I'll send some supplies to help. Make good use of them. The startup system's under attack. It's dangerous, so tread carefully if you want to get closer.
Sorry, I generated content.
Get off! Thanks!
Flying Nimbus!
Yeah, level 4 got cooked.
Stay calm. Stay calm.
Supplies on the other side.
Oh, man. Holy hell. Here comes the pain!
Ass whoop.
Holy hell. Flying Nimbus!
Time machines are 5%. Control. Ah, he's still alive? Dude.
Here comes the pain! You? Let's go! All right. Do or die!
drive.
I've sent the escape time machine. Use it to get out of there. You're done.
Freaking barrier. Good game, my guy. GG's. It is what it is. I'm broke.
I've sent the escape time machine. Use it to get out of there.
How you want?
GG's.
You actually eradicated my attack! Oh, enough of this, Vegeta! You are really starting to get under my skin with how persistent you are. So now just accept what will be and just die already. You know how this is going to end, so quit trying to fight it and accept your destiny, monkey! Or maybe you ought to stop for a moment and realize something, Vegeta went on to then quickly respond. Realize that for the first time in our history, the outcome will not be what favors you, but instead will be what favors me by the very end of this day, you cowards. And as we both get stronger, it will be me who emerges as the stronger and superior warrior, not you. It will never be you so as long as I stand here to face off against you, so accept your fate first. In which right after Vegeta from that point was then shown having to knock Kuriza down, with Kuriza being shown stabilizing himself, was when Kuriza went on to then respond, "Oh, this is getting more and more annoying, and he is really starting to get on my very last nerve with his disgusting antics, and I've had enough. He shouldn't be able to do this, especially not now. But I mustn't let him get under my skin any more than he already has, especially if I want to preserve my full power for a later time. And as we both continue to get stronger, I have to try and exploit the one weakness that I found coming from him if I wish to last out here against him, which is going to be exactly what I'm about to do." As with Takira now looking forward in battling Goku at his absolute best, it was only just before the two were then shown engaging where Takira went on to respond, "So you were finally able to reach this level after all. Very good, Son Goku. However, I would advise for you not to get too far ahead of yourself now that you've become the first of your kind to reach such levels of power. Even if you are the first mortal to ever enter into the domain of the angels, do not mistaken this angel form of yours for invincibility," Takira continues. "Though your angel energy surges with great and mighty power, the question then becomes, becomes, can you control it, Takira asks. Can you wield such power with precision, purpose, and focus? That we will see. And now that you have officially drawn forward your full and raw power onto the surface, it's time that we find out just how good you truly are, Son Goku, with Angel Goku responding, then let our next battle serve as a testament to the strength and resolve that we share in wanting to become the very best that we can be, Takira. And as I stand before you wielding the true nature of my divine power from the angelic path that I've decided to walk down, I stand ready, Goku continues.
It is 10 hours.
And as we wage what will presumably be our final battle in this tournament, I will demonstrate the culmination of my combined strength with full focus. As Takira had now gone as far as to get into fighting position by responding, trust and know that I don't expect anything less than your absolute best against me now. So whenever you feel ready, I'll allow for you to go and make the first move against me so that way I can be sure of your power. Now let's just see where your skills stack up compared to mine, mortal. Your newly unlocked angelic power may be a marvel to look at, but the true measure of its strength lies within your ability to control and master its divine nature, so we will see. Oh, I don't think that allowing for the Saiyan to go and make the first move here is the right one for Takira to make, Akuma went on to chime in, and especially if the mortal has entered into wielding true angelic power, then Takira should be looking to put an end to the Saiyan rather quickly instead of just going back and forth with him like this. Oh, this was a mistake, Budo went on to quickly shout. Our actions in taking this creature lightly has now led to this exact problem. Takira must obliterate him right now before it's too late. With Yoshido chiming in, the two of you are getting all worked up for nothing here. Like, think about it. What are the odds of Takira actually losing against the Saiyan in this fight, right? I mean, what's the worst that can happen out there? To which upon Angel Goku now shown dashing towards Takira, it was only right upon with Goku now being shown finally having to move where the Grand Priest went on to quickly chime in. Oh, and there he goes.
Mobile
My,
hotspot
what an
for real.
incredibly impressive speed compared to how fast he was before, isn't it, Whis? Well, this will rather be very exciting to watch go down indeed, with Whis responding, indeed it shall. Well, this is it, Goku. It's all or nothing. Good luck, and do not let him break you. In which within that very moment back down below, as soon as Takira was now shown having to grab onto Goku's fist upon Goku now being shown making contact, this was where a gigantic shockwave was now shown having to echo all throughout the Null Realm as Yoshido went on to chime back in. Whoa, did you all just see the way that Angel Monkey just moved in for the attack? Oh, now that was really an improvement compared to before, huh? Oh, curse that mortal.
I did actually watch someone
barely able to follow too, Budo went on to quickly respond. Oh, so it's as I feared. If he was able to increase his speed by this much, then his power is likely through the roof as well.
I'm not gonna lie, I watched a little bit of it.
Yes,
I didn't watch the whole thing. I watched a little bit of it.
What Takira had seen
like the
and
first
wanted
5
to
minutes.
draw out of the Saiyan as well. Oh, so maybe we were wrong to overlook him the way we did, especially if he's going to be giving Takira a run for his money. But how was it that he, a low-level mortal warrior, was able to master Ultra Instinct whereas we couldn't? With the Grand Priest responding, well, it was your lack of maintaining a calm and tranquil spirit, of course. You four were able to climb just as
I think The Simpsons. What are you talking about? Hot Freeze on the Breakers. Probably 2016. We still need some GTE characters.
Can you hear me?
Flying Nimbus!
I've set a super time machine, as well as a crate of
We
supplies.
need the Black,
Here's how to launch.
the Black Star Dragon.
Find the power keys, then place them in the right spots.
You could give us Super 17. Have Dr. Zero, the other Doctor, Android 17, and then Super 17. Or they can even just give us regular androids. Or they can give us what, 19 and 20, 17 and 18. At least stop Shadow Dragons. think I might have got caught.
You may serve me.
You found a power key. Go slot it. That's a new power key. Place it now. Hey, great!
You're a big help.
You found another power key. Use it quick.
On Fortnite? I don't play Fortnite. I'd rather play Call of Duty, to be honest. You guys play Fortnite? I don't have nothing against it, it's just not my type of game.
This is bad. Somebody's down. Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help them.
Save me! You're my savior.
You used to?
Flying Nimbus!
I used to play it every day. I never got into Fortnite. I just played Fortnite a few times this year, actually. What was it last year? Wow. But I mainly just played Call of
An
Duty.
ally needs your help. We don't know what danger awaits. Think before rushing in.
I like playing zombies.
That's a new power key. Place it now. Ally down. If you intend to rescue them, watch out for enemies.
Calm yourself.
You're my savior.
Bye. Alright, have a good night, homie. Remember, no stream sniping. Good night, and come by tomorrow.
Flying Nimbus!
Stay calm. Stay calm.
You know what to do with that key.
Remember I told you about having good luck and bad luck? So Broly was shooting that guy, and I'm like, okay, let me just hide there. He's gonna chase him, right? And instead of him chasing the guy, he comes where I'm hiding, he senses and finds me. So yeah, that's some bad luck.
An ally needs your help. We don't know what danger awaits. Think before rushing in.
I owe you one.
Why don't you run grapples, big bro? I used to. I like to switch up my abilities every so often. Switch up my my outfit, switch up my abilities.
Flying Nimbus!
I watch other YouTubers play as well and see what they're running.
I sent you a super transfer. Use it to hold the enemy back.
I don't know if that was her thing. Just took it. I'm sorry. One, you gotta balance the quality.
Access the startup system from the central area. Just a little more to go, then you're done.
Okay, so I do have a Dragon Radar, so I can help look for the Dragon Ball at least. Got 4. Facing Mac right now. Trying to get close to see if he has one on him. Yeah, he does. So where's our level 4? Is Mac the level 4? So if he drops the ball, I can just pick it up from him. Mac, try to melee him. I was hoping he was gonna drop the Dragon Ball. I was gonna pick it up and fly away.
You're done! Trash will always be trash.
I'll send some supplies to help. Make good use of them.
Bastard! Finished already.
How did I get into Dragon Ball? From when I was a kid. I watched the OG Dragon Ball in the 90s. I'm an old guy. Dragon Ball was my first anime. I'm pretty sure my first Japanese anime I've ever watched.
It shall be
So you know, you come home from school and you watch Dragon Ball, watch Dragon Ball Z, and then GT. Go to the movie store and they have Dragon Ball movies. So yeah, pretty much fan of Dragon Ball. Plus I like martial arts, fighting as a kid, so big Dragon Ball fan ever since. Played Dragon Ball games on my PlayStation. Yep. How did you get into Dragon Ball?
The startup system is under attack. Stop it if you can, but retreat if you need to. Got it?
Yo, what's up, Super Saiyan? How you doing today?
The startup system's under attack.
Yeah, we're playing.
Dangerous.
I'm
So tread
in a match with
carefully
Matt.
if you want to get closer.
I'd say I'm pretty new to Dragon Ball. You have a lot to watch, homie. A lot. Great, Super Saiyan. Thanks for asking. Thanks for dropping by and saying what's up. Pretty live stream right now. Having a good time. Some W's, some L's. But having fun. Yeah, Super Saiyan, no problem. Just let me know when you're ready. I'll give you the Inky.
The startup system's destroyed. The escape time machine's almost prepped. You need to head for the beacon that's indicated by a blue light.
Yeah!
I've sent the escape time machine. Use it to get out of there.
I know.
Sorry, Broly. You'll be dying alongside this planet. Where do you think you're going? I was going to escape with you. In a one-person pod.
Yo, Super Saiyan, are you ready now? Or do you want to wait till the next match? I'll go grab me another drink. I'll be right back. Like 2 minutes.
As high where you are without it, though this case with Son Goku does sure prove different. Very impressive speed, Saiyan, Takira went on to quickly respond. The difference between now and then is clear to me. However, did your reaction speed also improve that aligns with your defense? Let's have a look then, to which upon Takira now being shown responding in his own way, that was when Angel Goku was from that point shown doing exactly what Takira did and grabbing onto Takira's punch with Whis chiming in. Yes, just like that. Amazing, just amazing, Goku! He is able to fight very fluently while maintaining balance of his spirit and emotions, just as I had wanted to see come from him since we trained. You're extremely sharp, Angel Goku went on to quickly respond to Kira while locked in a test of strength. But I'm not going to let you slip through my guard and get the better of me again, especially not now, with Takira responding, or so you may think, Goku. But now that I'm starting to get a taste of what I'll be going up against, then it's only fitting that I start to use my true power in response just like you. Oh, this is just crazy, Yoshido went on to quickly chime back in. Even though I can see it with my very own eyes, I still can't believe what I'm seeing down there. They're locked in place. It's a stalemate. They appear to be completely even down there, but how can that be with Akuma responding, well, for now that is, but yes. And this is likely due to the Saiyan's experience by training alongside his angel. Tell us, Whis, were you able to see this coming from the mortal when you first took him under your wing to train? Or did this occur at random and being something that you've never experienced come from him before? We must know the truth behind this, with Whis responding, well, this was something that I had never would have thought would happen, especially not when I had first taken Son Goku and his friend Vegeta on over to Beerus' planet to train, but as time went on, I was beginning to see something more come from Goku, especially when he was first shown unlocking the power of Ultra Instinct during his battle with Jiren at the Tournament of Power, with Yoshido responding, oh, so that settles it then. This guy was something special the entire time, wasn't he? To which upon making our way back down with both Goku and Takira being shown struggling, that was when Takira went on to address Goku by then telling him, this angelic form of yours has brought us both to the moment of equilibrium, Son Goku. And I'm impressed as this was the power that I wanted to face, but as you push back against me, just know that you will not overpower my vastness of experience and generations of battle. Because just as hard as you continue to push, I too will push even harder to defeat you, with Angel Goku responding, and for you to assume that your years of experience in battle will best mine will be exactly what will lead you down the road of defeat against me, Takira. Because we may be even now, but I will find a way to edge you out, and I will find a way to beat you. Hey, This is getting really intense down there, Yoshido went on to then respond. The entire realm appears to be shaking under the weight of their struggle, with Akuma responding, "No, come on, Takira, he's just a mortal. He was never meant to come this far, let alone be this strong. We are what shapes the multiverse, not him. So even if they're even, Takira still has to win." But it only now looked as though Angel Goku had other plans, to which upon Angel Goku now being shown exerting even more power, that was when Budo went on to respond, "Oh darn it, look! The Saiyan is driving him towards the edge of the stage. He's pushing Takira further out. No, this is just ridiculous to watch go down." Akuma then went on to quickly respond again, "Even more so with all that we have had to deal with when fighting that mortal down there." To which, before you know it, as Goku was now shown slowly but surely edging Takira towards the edge of the stage, was when Goku then went on to address Takira by telling him, "You could never understand the pain that I had to go through, the people that I had to watch suffer, and the many lives that I witnessed be snuffed away. Everything, every battle, every opponent has molded me into becoming who I am today, Takira. And you and I, we aren't that far apart from each other either, because I can see more of myself within you, just as much as you would hate to admit that you could also see yourself within me as well." A fine speech, Goku, and a good display of strength as well, but it'll take more than just words to win this battle, especially one that is just as important and just as monumental as this one, Saiyan. And to your credit, though you are able to hold your own here against me, just remember, Son Goku, that you are still a very long ways away from victory against me. In which, from out of nowhere now, before you know it, as soon as Takira had now gone as far as to glare Goku away, it was only just upon with Takira now being shown having to do this where Yoshido went on to respond, "Oh, incredible," and just like that, with one glare, Takira has completely blown that angelic monkey away as though he was nothing. And I figured he'd fire back sooner or later. I mean, we've all seen what happens when Takira really starts to try in a fight, and this is only but the beginning of it all, so just watch. With the Grand Priest responding, "Correct, but let's not gloss over Goku's expansive potential here either. You've all seen what he's capable of when his hand is forced and the chips are down, which is why this makes for the perfect battle for both experience and potential." With Akuma responding, "Well, I still doubt that the Saiyan has a chance of winning here, because how could he be so sure of the power that he's wielding will last? Give it time and we will see, but time may not be what also favors Takira in this fight either, with all that we've seen this Saiyan do." In which, upon that very moment, as Takira kept glaring Goku,
Can you hear me? Trunks, I've set a super time
Flying
machine,
Nimbus!
as well as a crate of supplies. Here's how to launch. Find the power keys, then place them in the right spots. You found a power key. Go slot it.
You're a big help.
You rushed to Broly?
Great. You know what to do with that key.
Oh, very well then. Oh, very
Alright,
well
Kata.
then.
You're my savior.
This proves it. As long
can
as
combo
mortals
banish kick after
exist,
landing
the
kick there.
multiverse will have no peace.
I've seen some YouTubers do that. when you do that vanish kick and you kick them downwards.
Flying Nimbus!
The key's not here. Could be there.
Oh, very well then.
That's a new power key. Place it now.
Let's go this way.
Hey, great! You found another power key. Use it quick.
I heard a civilian over here.
That won't work.
You have to find his D key.
You have my
No need
thanks.
for
Drop his things.
impatience. It's your turn now.
Okay, I'm gonna look into that. I'll read the chat after. Yeah.
Great! You know what to do with that key.
Alright, so we found all the keys. He's still level 1. I swear I looked in that cave already.
I need help.
Load.
That's it.
Stay calm. Stay calm.
Still that civilian out there.
Holy hell.
Flying Nimbus!
Greetings. What?
That was me who has to be the sacrifice to go in and fight. When I get my ass whooped.
An ally needs your help. You don't know what danger awaits. Think before rushing in.
Right? I owe you.
There you are.
Greetings. Let's do this.
Jeez.
The startup system for the super time machine is ready. Head there now.
I hear this motherfucker. I didn't even know there was a cave in there. I totally forgot.
Someone. Thanks. Greetings.
I think this raider is sold.
Flying
though.
Nimbus!
He's not playing serious.
Holy hell. Hiding again. Not for long.
Yo, Mac, what's going on?
Wanna go fight him? Very well saved. But a win is a win, right?
This can't be happening.
Yo, Super Saiyan, you still there? You want the room key? They waited 5 games for that. I don't know what to say, man. What a waste. Hey, we got the points, right? What's up? How you doing? Keys available?
Goku away, it was only as Takiro was now shown doing so where Takiro went on to respond, "You're a little harder to get a read on now that your body has completely changed the way it moves, but altering your fighting patterns isn't going to be enough to save you." To which thankfully enough, as soon as Goku was now shown having to be successful enough in landing on one of the broken parts of the ring that was shown floating was when Goku then went on to respond, "Gah, it's those eyes. They remind me of Jiren's, only Takiro's glare feels more like he's trying to attack me from the inside rather than the out. Like he's trying to disrupt the balance of my mind, body, and spirit. And it looks like he's on the move and he's coming in fast," Goku went on to then continue. "Well, I better not leave any room for him to make a move on me like that again since it's too big of a risk. And especially if it's going to cost me my one and only chance that I have at beating this guy. Alright, Takira, now it's my turn to bring the pain right back over and onto you." In which upon Goku now being shown doing exactly that was when Yoshida went on to chime in, "Oh, just look at that Saiyan speed. His speed is really something else, you know. And it's almost like you can barely even see him coming and going at the rate which he seems to be traveling in. Well, the only other times that I saw speed like this came from either when we trained with the Angels, Takira, or the Grand Priest. Yes, Goku, yes," Whis went on to then continue, "just like that. Remain as one and deliver onto him the full force of your incredible power, the likes of which have never been seen." In which from out of nowhere now, the moment Angel Goku is now shown successfully having to land a thunderous knee strike on over to Takira's stomach, it was only upon Goku now finally having to have succession where Goku then went on to shout, "Oh, right there,
when it first came out, Android
Takuma
17,
having to shout, he connected.
was it Electric
Son
Strike?
Goku actually connected a blow
Was good.
onto Takira's body." To which even with Takira himself now having to acknowledge that indeed
really
this
annoying
attack
back
had
then
now
when
successfully
everyone one had
landed,
a
it was
barrier.
only just upon with
No, it
Goku now
doesn't.
being shown following up
No,
and
it's-
attempting to
it's not
attack
the same as it
Sakura
used to be,
again,
but
where
it's
Goku
still
then
good.
went on to continue. And this ends now, so into the void you go. What the? What just happened to his body? How truly fascinating to see this come from a mortal with only bare minimum experience, Takira went on to then respond to Goku. You are beginning to slowly exceed the expectations that I originally had set out for you, Goku, but you aren't the only one who was given the chance to train with angels, with Goku then responding, what the heck? It's like he's completely hollow, like some sort of a ghost or something. Oh, I've got to still try, Goku went on to then quickly shout, as even despite Goku's best efforts in attempting to strike Takira with Goku's attacks now being shown completely going right through, it was only just as Goku was now shown doing this where Takira then went on to continue, the reason why I say that you only know the bare minimum is because there are still many things that you have yet to see and experience, saying you can only react according to the things that you've experienced throughout your battles, but what happens when you start to experience a plethora of things which you haven't yet experienced in your life before, Son Goku? What would you do then? How long until you cope with the gravity of the failures that wait for you when this is all over? You're giving me the fight that I wanted to draw out of you, but will you be able to maintain this level of intensity for much longer? I wonder. In which upon that very moment, as Takira was now shown having to split his body in 3 separate pieces, was when Goku then went on to ask, wait a second, the after image? Oh, you honestly think that I haven't seen and dealt with this technique before? What are you trying to get at here? I can already see right through your facade, Takira. Clever, but no, Takira responds. This isn't the after image technique that you are well accustomed to seeing and dealing with, Goku, but this is a little more than what your mind is able to process, so I'll just show you instead. For these are not mere holograms, nor are they mindless clones without a purpose, but instead, these are identical spirit vessels that you can only see and feel, but never successfully attack, for they are merely used as sacrificial energy inhibitors that attack you from within. A part of what lies within me is brought out and onto the battlefield as a weapon, so now observe further. As it was only now from out of nowhere, with Takira now being shown spawning another set of arms from the side of his body, was when Goku then went on to ask, what in the world? You can create additional arms to fight with that can grow out of your body? I could do much more than what you can see, Saiyan, for it's like I said, you are only aware of the bare minimum, with Yoshido chiming in.
Verifying my true power is...
Play it, Raider. You never know, man. You might get lucky. That's the one eventually.
Can you hear me?
Let's just hope it's not against us.
I've set a super time machine, as well as a crate of supplies. Here's how to launch. Find the power keys, then place them in the right spots.
You super safe for not feeling right, man.
You found a power key. Go slot it. Great. You know what to do with that key.
Be careful
That's
too,
a
okay?
new power key. Place it now. I'm an android, you
Flying
see,
Nimbus!
and you can call me by my name, Cell. Allied down! If you intend to rescue them, watch out for enemies.
People saying you summon it?
Welcome. Whoa. Welcome. Whoa.
You'll have to find the C and D key.
An ally needs your help. We don't know what danger awaits. Think before rushing in.
You guys want to jump him? Because if he gets low, please. It's not looking good.
I guess I'm far too strong for a weakling, I can just tell.
Great! You know what to do with that key.
Let me go practice
That's a
key
new
one time.
power key. Place it now.
Flying Nimbus!
This is bad. Somebody's down. Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help them.
Welcome. Thank you. Whoa.
Just give up already.
Trying to plant this key. Come on.
Access the startup system from the central area. Just a little more to go. Then you're done. Ally down!
Flying Nimbus!
Rescue them. Watch out for enemies.
Dragon Ball? Got 5 Dragon Balls. Stuck over here. Yeah, I'm stuck over here.
An ally needs your help. We don't know what danger awaits. Think before rushing in.
Holy hell. Don't worry, Queen Little Bird. I haven't forgotten them.
I'll send some supplies to help. Make good use of them.
Would you care to take part in a little war?
The startup system is under attack. Stop it if you can, but retreat if you need to. Got it? The startup system's under attack. It's dangerous, so tread carefully if you want to get faster.
Hoping the ball was over there somewhere, man. Mac, you found the ball way too late, brother.
Fuck.
Right where I died. I don't know if you picked it up. Yo, what's up, T? I had 6 Dragon Balls.
You've got all 7 Dragon Balls. Summon Shinron at the altar.
Uh-oh.
No one does this to me.
There, man. We got some wins, some losses. Won a Raider match. Having fun. How you doing today? Mac, it's up to you. Go, he's distracting him. Oh no, he's not. My bad.
Flying Nimbus!
The startup system's destroyed.
You
The
serious?
escape time machine's almost prepped. You need to head for the beacon that's indicated by a blue light. This is bad. Somebody's down. Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help them.
Let's do this!
Yeah, we're in a match with Boring and Super Saiyan.
Now, consider it done. Let's do this!
No, no, I'm joking.
I owe you. They're close.
If you intend
Mac?
to rescue them, watch out for enemies.
Just that break took like 20% of it. You got cooked by level 7. I told you, Mac. You shouldn't talk shit, bro. You got lucky. To be honest, it was our other teammates were pretty trash. They died early.
Hey, I remember that little move of his when we trained with Sekira a while back. Yeah, I almost forgot about this little multi-armed Thunderbuster attack, especially with those decoys that are holding the Monkey Angel in place, that is. In which upon that very moment, as Takira's spirit vessels were now shown having to envelop Goku, that was when Takira went on to respond, "Now envelop this mortal's body and electrocute his body and spirit as he is held in place. So commence now." Wait, hold on. What do you mean by electrocuting me from both the outside and in? But then, it was just before Goku could go as far as to finish his sentence, as he was now being shown electrocuted and paralyzed in place, was when the Grand Priest went on to chime in. Ah yes, a paralyzing counter, one that shocks its targets from both the outside and from within, leaving the host victim vulnerable on the surface with no means of escape of fighting back since they are stuck. In which that was it, because with Takira now finding his opening and continuously being shown attacking Goku over and over again, was when Yoshido went on to respond, "Oh, I see, so it's almost like he's attempting to try and beat the angel stuffing right out of the Saiyan and make him drop out of his form. I can't move. His punches are getting heavier and heavier. He'll break me down if I don't respond. And so I must," Goku then went on to quickly shout, because with Goku now finding his opening and muscling his way out by powering up and blowing Takira away, was when Akuma went on to respond,
when we have a Raider match,
"He's good.
we get pre-mades.
That Saiyan is too good.
Really good
and it
pre-mades.
looks like he's only
And
getting
the next
better and better
5
the
Survivor
longer
matches,
this goes,"
trash
with
ass
Yoshido
teammate.
responding, "No way. All right. Cough it up, Grand Minister, because
There's all the
now
good
we
players, they
have
just
to
team up
know,
together.
is the Saiyan truly stronger than Takira here or what? What's your take on all of
Because
this?"
if you
Which
think
even
about
with
it,
Takira
when you
now
win,
noticing
or
that
whenever
Goku
I
all
win,
of a sudden had
most
just
of the time,
vanished, that was when Takira went on
it's
to
because I
comment,
have
"He
at
muscled
least
his
2,
way
3
out of my
players that
trap
I
and
pre-made
completely
together, or teaming up
disappeared.
together,
I can
and
feel
I just
him
end up
moving
joining their
all
lobby.
around me, but I can't look into
It's very
see
rare
what
to
he'll
get
do
7
since his
random
movements have
players
completely
that
changed,
win.
hindering my
You need to have
foresight."
a
With the
solid
Grand
team
Priest
to
continuing, "Well, it's a little tough to say at the moment with all that's going on, of course, and with the fight still taking place, but what I can say is that Goku appears to hold the
Bro, buy the
speed
game,
and
it's like under
reflex
30 bucks.
advantage in this fight, while Takira holds a larger variety
If
of
you get it on
techniques,
Steam, it's
experience,
probably
and
cheaper.
counter tactics, but if I had to say for sure,
Put it on
then
PC.
I'd say that between them both, while they do hold several advantages over the other that can ultimately favor them as this goes on, within this very moment in time, my guess is that they are now both completely even in this fight.
I don't know
The
if
Grand
Steam
Priest
does Black Friday,
continues.
but I think there's
Takira
Black
really
Friday in
isn't
November.
someone who just sat by and watched. I remember when I first trained him back in the day, and while I can't say for sure that Takira would certainly hold the stamina advantage over the Saiyan's ability to move freely while using the true nature of what Ultra Instinct is, combined of course with his ferocious Saiyan nature, is what will likely be an issue, but it's like I said, that is just within the moment. The Grand Priest continues. Anything can happen as their fight continues to go on, and so let's just see which one of them will outlast the other when it's all said and done. Though I will say that without this angel form, Goku would have lost a long time ago, in which within that very moment as Goku was now shown reappearing and punching Takira square in the face, it was only just upon with Goku now attempting to do the same thing again was when Goku then went on to shout, "You almost had me, but now I've got you in my sights," with Takira responding, "Go ahead and keep me within sight, you won't win." As this was now beginning to hold true, because with Goku now being shown having to find himself and punching into a barrier, it was only just upon with Goku now being shown having to briefly see this little wall in front of him was when Goku went on to respond, "A wall of energy at the exact time and place where I was looking to strike him too? Oh damn it, what is this?" With Takira responding, "This is one of my many contingency counters in battle, Son Goku." As it was even now during this, with Goku still attempting to do his best in finding a way to strike Takira with more and more of these energy walls appearing, was when
Make sure
Whis
when
went
you
on to
die, don't use the
respond,
sense of
"Well,
being
as
on
good as
yourself
Goku is
immediately.
doing out there, experience
good.
does play a major role in any fight that a warrior may find themselves in, even if they are at the peak of their power. Neither appear to be slowing down, but could it be that Takira wants to see all of which Goku's angelic form is capable of?" With Akuma responding, "Well, Takira's not training the mortal, that's for sure, so he's likely only in this fight because he knows that it's a very rare opportunity to come across a mortal like this who is actually able to give him a worthy battle that doesn't come from the five of us. Yeah, well, now that he's got the fight that he wanted, Yoshido chimes in, it's within his own best interest to knock this Saiyan out cold now before he pulls another miracle out of that hat of his again. In which seconds later, with Goku being shown avoiding one of Takira's punches and grabbing onto his arm before throwing him out into the distance, was when Angel Goku then went on to respond, "There we go, now unless you can break your fall fast enough, then have fun sinking into the void. Now our battle is hereby over, Takira. There's no..."
Join again, guys. Never really been found why Xbox players can play in other regions, but definitely works. Yeah, they need to take that region lock off, bro. Idea, it just said failed to connect room members. Can you guys see the room key? Still live? What's going on? I got someone else that wants to join. Give me 2 minutes. You guys go grab yourself a drink, use the washroom, eat some food. I'm gonna turn the manga on just now. Just waiting for someone to join, just booting the game up. New fighter has appeared.
No way that you can possibly find your way back onto the stage from this one, with Budo responding, "No, tell me this isn't happening right now. He actually threw Takira's entire body off the tournament stage. No, not again!" In which, even despite Takira's body being shown flying out more and more outwards as Takira had gone as far as to extend his arm out, that's when Takira then went on to shout, "Oh no you don't! Wringing me out will not work on someone like me! Celestial Constriction!" The Celestial what? What's he doing to my body again? I can't rotate or move around. Just what's with all of these binding techniques and body altering attacks this guy has? Now I'm the one that has you, Goku. Astral Projection Converge! In which, within that very moment, as Goku's body was now being shown getting pulled outwards, just as Takira's body was shown getting flown out more into the void, was when Takira went on to continue, "If you want to honestly believe that throwing me out will be what does me in, then I am going to hit you with enough force that will shatter every bone in your torso." "Oh, I remember this," Akuma responds. "This was the same stasis attack that he used to immobilize you during our early days of training, Yosh." "Yeah, well, how about we not go back to that now, okay?" Yoshido responds. In which, as Takira was now shown making his way towards Goku, with Goku making his way towards Takira, was when Takira then went on to shout, "Now unless you truly think that your body is unbreakable, then this next strike is going to shatter you from within, Son Goku. There will be no exceptions." As a nervous Goku went on to respond, "Whoa, he's closing in fast. I can sense an enormous power spike that's coming from that punch of his. I can't break free. No, I've got to move out of the way and fast. Oh, come on. I know that I can do it because I've done this before. Come on, come on." And Goku got lucky, because right before the moment of contact, as Takira's punch was now shown going right through, it was just upon with Goku's body now being shown having to vanish again, was when the Grand Priest went on to respond, "Oh, look, you see, I knew it. And I told you that Son Goku was going to maintain and hold the speed advantage during this battle." Though he did get lucky, because if that shot had connected, then I'm afraid that would have been it for Goku, with Takira then responding, "But how was he? Yes. Oh, instant transmission. You almost had me there," Goku went on to quickly rush in from behind, "but almost isn't quite the answer now, is it, Takira?" "Yes, excellent, Goku," Whis went on to then quickly shout. "Just excellent, but my goodness, what a hard-hitting battle this has been thus far." And yet they still appear to be completely even. To which, even with Goku and Takira's body now being shown getting slammed right back onto the stage upon impact, was when Akuma went on to respond, "Oh, this fight has evolved into becoming a battle of attrition, and it looks to remain that way until one of them gives in and breaks down first from the pressure. Oh, this mortal girl, I can't stand to watch this anymore," Budo went on to continue. Well, knowing how adamant both warriors are, the Grand Priest responds, "I highly doubt that this battle will see an endpoint anytime soon, until one of their spirits is the first to fold, which by now is a little tough to call." In which, even despite the fact of Angel Goku and Takira's fight now continuing to intensify, was when Budo had now gone as far as to reflect on back by responding, "Oh, I cannot begin to accept what I've witnessed transpire here today. He's just a mere mortal. When we first laid eyes on him, he was but a joke of a man with nothing to possibly offer the five of us. So how is he able to leap right by our expectations into now fighting on par with the second strongest in the multiverse like this? Oh, this is so infuriating to watch. He was mine. If I only knew that deep down this was what the mortal was truly capable of, then I would have ended him the moment our battle began, instead of wanting to punish him the way I did. I let this happen. I could have destroyed him. A true warrior would have battled to the death," Budo went on to then continue, "until there was only one fighter left standing, but instead, he took advantage of the situation and knocked me off the platform I was standing on and out of the tournament stage. And to watch him be on an equal fighting level to Takira now is the last straw. I am done watching. I am done waiting to see what the outcome of his battles against us is going to be like. Who is he to come into our domain and treat us as though we are only mere stepping stones on his path to greatness? I am Budo, the 5th strongest ranking warrior in the entire multiverse, second to my fellow brothers and angel attendees, and I will not let this slide. Twice now we had to watch this puny little man shatter his limits into reaching greater levels of power. And with the first feat being through his experience with me, I know I can break him. I know I am superior in every possible way. Bro, this has gone on long enough and I am not sitting around here and waiting anymore, Budo shouts. I am done sitting back and allowing for this privileged barbarian to walk all over us and spit in the face of our legacy by calling for such a tournament to begin with when he's done absolutely nothing to earn his place
Don't worry,
in
homie, we got you.
challenging the five of us. I will no longer sit idly by and watch this Saiyan make a mockery of everything that we've done to be where we are, especially with how he got past me, with the Grand Priest then asking, say, now what are you thinking about here, Budo? As even Yoshido went on to chime in, hey, easy now, hothead. You know it's against the rules for you to go and just jump right into this fight without Takira calling for you to be tagged in, so you should remain on your throne. But Budo, in fact, now had different plans because upon Budo now being shown dashing towards Goku, it was only now to the sudden shock and surprise of everyone there where Budo went on to respond, the hell with the stupid rules and the hell with this stupid mortal who thinks that he could walk all over us. I'm
Usually
avenging
takes
my
5 to
loss
10 minutes to
against
find a
him
match, so
right here,
we can't
right
find a
now,
match
under
within
first
5
blood
minutes. I'll just restart
rules,
the
which means a
So we'll try
fight
again.
to the death, with Whis then having to shout, what? But he can't just go and do that during the middle of someone else's battle. What is Budo doing? Hey, are you nuts? Yoshido went on to then quickly chime in. Get back up
Sometimes
here.
you get
You're
stuck.
going to ruin every... who am I kidding? I'm actually kind of loving this right
I don't know
now.
how the
That's
lobby works.
Budo. Angel Goku went on to quickly respond, but why is he making his way down towards the stage all of a sudden? I didn't see Takira tag him into this fight, as even Takira himself had now gone as far as to warn Budo, as Takira went on to then shout, I said that's enough, Budo! I will not allow for you to intervene! But Budo, on the other hand, seemingly was not hearing what Takira was saying at all, as Budo had proceeded in making his way towards Goku by then shouting, I'll put you back in your place, Goku! And I shouldn't have ever taken you for granted when I did, but this ends now! You will not be allowed to proceed any further, Saiyan! But then, it was only now from out of nowhere where all of a sudden we then see how Takira had now inserted himself in kicking Budo in the face, as Takira from that point went on to shout, I said no, warrior! This is not
Yeah, we're
your
pre-main
battle
turns.
to
We found another
wage,
person, so we're fine by
Budo!
eight.
You are to know your role throughout this tournament and accept the outcome which you've dealt with earlier and remain with the others until you are called for. I will not have you disrespect my title like this again. Oh, just wonderful, Akuma went on to then quickly chime in. Now look, Budo, you couldn't control your anger long enough and wait to be tagged back in.
another
Now
person
look at the
actually.
mess that you've caused. To which even then, despite Budo's body being shown creating shockwaves as he was now left having to travel through the void, was when Angel Goku went on to chime in. Whoa, but why? Oh, just what in the world was that all about? Has he lost his mind during all of this or what? With even Whis chiming in, goodness, and just what in the world has gotten into Budo to have him act out in such a way? Has his loss to Goku truly affected him in
Then
that
if you
big
guys
of
have
a
a Twitch
way?
account,
Which
follow me
only
on
now
Twitch.
had prompted
I
in a
appreciate
very
it.
annoyed Grand Priest to be shown extending his arm out and
need,
teleporting Budo back to the spectator seats, as the
more
Grand Priest went on to then respond, enough out of you, Budo. I will not have you intervene illegally. You will abide by the rules that are set in place or face the consequences of your actions. Oh, you fool. What has gotten into him all of a sudden? Budo, what are you doing? Akuma then went on to quickly shout, you're going to ruin everything here, with Yoshido chiming in, uh-oh, the hothead's done it now. We
Oh,
told him
we
to
got another
remain
person
where
in
he
our queue.
was, but now he somehow managed to
Wait,
anger
3
both
minutes now,
Takira
so
and
we'll
the
give it a
Grand
bit more.
Priest for being so reckless. Your obsession in wanting to get back at Son Goku for ringing you out during your battle with him has caused you to completely lose sight of what is currently going on, the Grand Priest went on to quickly respond. This will be your one and only warning moving forward. Unless you are tagged in or called forth to battle, if you do what you just did again, then you will be destroyed. I refuse to allow for any of the other three, even respectively the Grand Priest as well, to insert themselves in my battle without me agreeing to swap out for one of them to take my place. I apologize for the sudden interruption on behalf of the 5th strongest, Takira went on to then continue, but just like the others, he had his chance to face you, and this is still my battle. battle. So as we were before he decided to inject himself in this fight, Son Goku, let us pick up exactly where we had left off so that way we may continue our battle. Your move, Takira says. To which upon Goku now being shown having to wind his fist back and getting ready to resume his battle with Takira was when Goku then went on to respond, well, let's not have anything else get in our way then so that we can finish our battle once and for all, Takira. Because just like you, this is only the beginning. In which upon Takira now being shown avoiding Goku's attack, that was when Yoshido went on to chime in. You just had to go and almost ruin all of the fun for the rest of us, huh, Budo? You were very lucky that Takira had dealt with you in such a way. Otherwise, there would have been way more blood on his hands than yours. Of all the possible things that could have went wrong here today, Budo then responds, you all know what it is that I'm saying to be true anyways. But for the sake of Takira and the Grand Priest's request, I will wait until something changes, and hopefully it's with the Saiyan losing too. Well, if you hope to see the Saiyan lose, Akuma responds, then you have to trust Takira's plan in making sure that he beats him and not anger him some more by jumping into the middle of his battle like that, with Yoshido responding, well, either way, Goku's actually proven to be a much tougher opponent than meets the eye, so I can see why Budo would be so upset by his actions.
Like I said, it's on sale right now.
Down below, as soon as Takira was now shown having to hop from platform to platform in his best attempts of attacking Goku, that was when Takira was immediately shown having to go for yet another attack, as Takira had gone as far as to now miss by then saying to himself, it's hard to get a good read on his movements when he's completely altered his fighting patterns compared to before. And it all points back to the utilization of his evolved Ultra Instinct that is the source of his true speed. But at the same time, I'm starting to see that his ability to maintain certain levels of speed and power is also beginning to flicker in and out, but just barely. And if what I'm starting to suspect is to be true, Takira continues, then I may have found his greatest weakness while he continues to wield this power. To which upon Goku now being shown attempting to kick Takira, that was when from out of nowhere instantaneously Takira had now gone as far as to use his instincts and ducking on under, as we went on to then continue. Oh, Takira.
But at the same time, like I said, it's almost 1 a.m.
He's extremely deceptive, incredibly elusive, dangerously powerful, and very perceptive. Well, as long as you are careful and try to finish this quickly, then you shouldn't lose. As Yoshido then went on to respond, whoa, now this is going to be a close one. And to think that I'd be even saying such a thing.
For some reason, T gave me a super sticker, and Super Saiyan gave me a super chat. That's why.
To prove us wrong. To which upon that very moment, as soon as Angel Goku,
but it's still not allowing me to like it. But thank you.
Angel Goku went on to then shout, "You're wide open."
Okay, there we go. We can heart it.
Responding, then try and exploit what you see if you have the means to try and break through my defenses, anyways. In which, surprisingly enough, that was exactly what Takira was now shown doing by blocking off Goku's kick. As Akuma then went on to respond, "Yes, very good. Now Takira is starting to lure the mortal in. Yes, he must have seen something that had caught his attention." In which upon Takira now once again being shown blowing Goku away, it was only just as Goku was then shown having to land on one of the floating platforms where Takira then went on to continue, "Your power may be immense compared to before, but it is not invincible. I have identified a potential weakness, and if what I suspect is to be true, then you should do everything within your power to try to win this battle against me now before it is too late." With Goku then responding, "No chance, Takira, because it sounds to me like you're starting to get a little nervous since you aren't winning here as easily as you thought you would. But if that's the case, then why don't we ramp things up a notch or two and see how skilled you really are when up against these, Takira. And it's been a while since I had the chance to use these in a fight, but I couldn't think of a more fitting time to use them. Now, go Destructo Disc!" As Budo then went on to chime in, "God, just watching this Saiyan still continue to fight is making my blood boil on over because he shouldn't have gotten this far to begin with. Energy Forge for
another person
like
you got 6 out of 8
down is both a sign of brilliance and desperation." Takira went on to avoid Goku's Destructo Disc by responding, "And since you are now trying to bank on either immobilizing me by cutting me down or using these as a way to cut through the platform that I am standing on, whichever one it is, Goku, I can assure you that they will both fail, and I want you to watch and pay very close attention as to why I say they will fall short as I show you." And shockingly enough, the moment Takira was from there shown freezing one of Goku's Destructo Discs, and from that point being shown punching right through it, was when Yoshido then went on to chime in, "Oh, look there, he froze the Saiyan's energy cutting attack second place. That's interesting because I don't remember Takira being able to manipulate his opponent's energy attacks. Well, to be fair, the Grand Priest went on to then respond. I did go as far as to teach him this long after I was done training the four of you once upon a time ago, so at least he was able to remember this little technique that I helped teach him and apply it when it most definitely mattered. Yeah, this guy is a whole lot better than I originally thought he'd be, Goku then went on to say to himself, and seeing him just stop my attacks and freeze them in place from out of nowhere only means that I'll have to try even harder if I hope to knock this guy off somehow, cause it won't be easy to do. As try again now Goku did, because upon Goku now being shown having to unleash more Destructo Discs and throwing them directly towards Takira was when Takira then went on to respond, and there's that flicker that I noticed from before. Either he knows that something is about to happen to that form of his, or he's doing this on purpose to try and throw me off. He assumes that these discs are going to weaken me. So either that, or he knows that his time is limited, and if his time is limited, then his momentum is limited too, in which upon Takira being shown now having to cut through one of Goku's Destructo Discs with his tail, not only was Takira now being shown continuing to counter Goku's attacks, but it was only just as he was now shown having to do so where he then went on to continue, tell me.
Failed to connect remembers is what happened last time. Well, we can try again if you guys want. Like I said, not a lot of people are playing right now, or the servers are just trash, but you guys join up.
Yeah, sure, try.
Go buy breakers right now.
Super Saiyan, you come back?
Terrence, you're on?
Saiyan, is this magnificent power that you've channeled beginning to escape you? Is that why you are attempting to distract me by using these cheap energy discs of yours? Or are you simply at the height of your power but outclassed when it comes to sheer experience? Maybe it's just me, but perhaps I am right to believe that I am starting to slowly notice a gradual decline in your strength, Takira continues. Either way, my vast array of experience and skills will be what overcomes the nature of your angelic force. To which once again, the moment Takira was now shown once again dashing towards Goku, that was when Yoshida went on to comment, wait a second, is that true? But I don't see the Saiyan showing any signs of slowing down or losing power if he's fighting on par with Takira. So what does Takira see that we don't? With the Grand Priest responding, perhaps there is a reason on why Takira believes what he believes while in battle against Goku, but it was like I said, we will wait and see what the outcome between them will both turn out to be as this continues. Well, I must ask, do you believe that there is some truth behind what Takira sees coming from Son Goku? Grand Minister Whis went on to then ask. Yes, there is, the Grand Priest then went on to shockingly respond. One which favors him and one that does not. And what I mean by this is that the only reason on why Goku, at least thus far, was shown being able to hold this power and use it seemingly perfectly was due to the preconditioned circumstances of having him already be exposed to Ultra Instinct before. before. So his body is naturally used to it, with Akuma then asking, so what you're saying is that he still has vulnerabilities, with the Grand Priest responding, well, yes and no. Vulnerabilities which he certainly isn't quite used to yet, but that could either make or break his momentum the longer this continues. To which back on down on the battlefield, as soon as Goku is now shown getting ready to strike Takira, upon Takira being shown missing one of his punches, was when Goku then went on to respond, you should have kept your distance when you did, because now I see my opening. In which indeed Goku now has, because upon Goku now being shown going on the offensive was when Akuma then went on to respond, so then it's a gamble between them, but I still don't see a scenario happening where the Saiyan outlasts Takira. Takira's known for his unique set of skills along with his incredible conditioning, so my money is on Takira wearing the mortal down in the long run. But at what cost is the question, Whis then went on to quickly respond. For that, we will watch and see what comes from this, which I can only hope favors my students when this is all over. In which back down below, as soon as Goku is now shown being on the offensive and attacking Takira, that was when Goku then went on to respond, and if I haven't turned you into a believer yet, Takira, then sooner or later I will bring you into the light and show you the ways of my true power. And I never expected for this fight to be easy, even after reaching this level of power, but I can only promise you that you will get exactly the fight that you've been looking for from us mortals. Girl, I don't like this. Not one bit. Akuma then went on to chime back in, and it boils my blood just sitting here and watching it all unfold before our eyes. Are you starting to see the issue now? Budo then went on to angrily question. We were too easy on him. We allowed for this to happen. Well, to his credit, which I hate to admit, Akuma then went on to respond, but the Saiyan's doing good. Very good, in fact. So what do you all think? Because it looks like the Saiyan is taking more of a ring-out approach rather than any other, with Budo responding, oh, well, it's obvious that this is what he's trying to do, but there's no shot in hell that he's actually going to be able to pull it off. In which moments right after Goku was from that point shown knocking Takira back down, with Takira being shown firing multiple energy blasts back up at Goku, was when Goku then went on to respond, what a truly remarkable power. I can see everything coming almost as though it were moving in slow motion. I knew he would resort to knocking my blasts away, but it's his defense that remains difficult to break through, with his Ultra Instinct as his main source of offense. Unless he also knows, as Yoshido then went on to shout, watch it, Saiyan! Try not to smack one of those energy beams towards our direction, or you'll be hearing from my, what was it that these mortal creatures say? Lawyers or something, right? Oh, whatever. You get my point, so watch where you're aiming. As it had only now appeared as though upon Goku being shown grabbing onto one of Takira's energy blasts that something was beginning to change, as Goku then went on to respond, what incredibly dense energy, but why am I starting to feel a little different? As even Whis went on to chime in, hold on a second, Grand Minister. Are you seeing what I'm seeing too? With the Grand Priest responding, I figured this would happen, but I wasn't expecting for it to come now, but was rather expecting for this to be the case later. Well, this was unexpected, though predictable since he isn't an angel by blood, which upon even Takira now being shown having to see this for himself, that was when Takira had now gone as far as to dash towards Goku's direction by then shouting, so I was right, because there it is. There's my chance to silence him once and for all. Oh no, no, Whis then went on to quickly shout, his angelic power, it's completely fading. Now you are finished, Goku. This is the end for you and the conclusion of our battle. In which, shockingly enough, with this now having to be the case as Goku was shown dropping out of his angel form, that was when Akuma then went on to also shout, that Halo's completely gone. He's back to what he was before, Takira. Alright, Primal, Goku then went on to quickly say to himself, then I guess it's either now or I'm finished for good. Oh, wait! Whoa! Easy now, Primal. Goku went on to stick his hands out by shouting, now just hold on a second, because I want to use one of my lifelines, as even Yoshido went on to put this into question by then shouting, wait, he what? Really? Now? You're choosing to use one of your last two remaining lifeline perks that you have, Takira went on to question? So you're aware that you are no longer wielding that angel form anymore, aren't you? Yeah, I kinda started to notice that my body still needs to get properly adjusted to using a power like that, which is kinda like what happened against Universe 11's Jiren when I first discovered and unlocked the mastered variation of Ultra Instinct, only I think it's more of a stamina issue now. But I'll just need a little more time before I could fully use that power without dropping out of it, just like I did when I first used the early versions of Ultra Instinct, but since since it's not really something that I'm fully used to yet, I figured that I'd use up what
Yo, Super Saiyan, you still here? We lost you. Super Saiyan's Wi-Fi got KO'd. Yeah, Vegeta's unbeatable. Vegeta's not bad, especially when you get to his grade 8 form. Elevator music. Yeah, me too. I'm at the side eating, bro.
whatever lifeline perks that I have before I go back into using that transformation and power again, with Sekiro responding, then it was your lack of experience with such levels of power. So in response, you pushed your body into overusing this power, which has now resulted in you having to now enter into a cooldown period, isn't that right? You overexerted yourself. Then time is what you need in order for you to go back into that realm of power, don't you? Then what is it that you propose, because I am no longer looking to offer you a second chance like I did before? Well, when you put it that way, then yeah, that was exactly what had just happened, but once I'm fully able to get better adjusted to that kind of power, then I'm more than likely sure that I won't be dropping out like this again, and that's a fact. Which, speaking of, since I'm all out of options here, and since I know that I can't really beat you by simply using my Primal Ultra Instinct form, then I think it's time that I called for some help. Hey, Grand Minister, Goku then went on to shout, I would like to use one of the last 2 lifeline perks that I have, and I would like to call for a partner of my choice in order to help me fight against Takira. And since I'm not exactly sure on how long this cooldown period for my body is going to last before I'm able to jump back into using that kind of angelic power, then I hereby want to select a partner, with the Grand Priest responding, well, this is certainly a surprise, but very well then, Goku. Who would you like to call for that will help aid you in battle against the
So we have 5 out of 8 players. Hopefully we get 3 more soon. So I'll be right
that I
back.
choose to help me fight against Takira is you, Grand Minister. And everyone was shocked as Whis went on to respond, hold on, did I just hear that right? Did he really just choose you to help fight with him? Well, I seconded that, the Grand Priest responds, as even I can't believe what I just heard, but yes, he's actually serious. Wait, but can that even be done? Whis went on to ask, is that within the rules or is that acceptable? What? But he just can't go and do that, Yoshido then went on to shout. He can't be serious, Akuma quickly responds, but he is. Just look at his face. He really is, Yoshido continues. He can't be serious on choosing the Grand Priest as his partner in this battle. Now, is he? Takira questions. Is that even allowed? There must be some kind of explanation within the rules that prevents the mortal from choosing the first ranking strongest as his ally in this this battle. Well, as flattered as I am to see you choose me of all warriors to aid you in this battle, the Grand Priest went on to respond, I'm afraid your request cannot be fulfilled as the rules set in place of this tournament prohibit such actions. As your direct competitor in this tournament, those who oppose you in battle cannot be selected to reverse the purpose of why they are there in the first place, Son Goku. And this, my friend, also happens to apply to Whis as well. Since you are directly training under him as his student, the law of the angels dictate that all angel attendees must remain neutral and refrain from combat unless given direct permission by me. And since Whis had already helped you train, he and myself cannot be selected, but you are free to choose again as long as the party that you call forth also agrees on the terms and conditions of helping you. As Goku then went on to respond, well, that really sucks. So now let's see. Who can I choose to call here to help me that would have just the right attitude and mindset for combat? Let's see. Someone who is very aggressive and extremely strong. Oh, so many choices. Well, whoever I choose might not be anywhere near to Kira's level of power, but I need to choose someone who I know would keep fighting even when the chips are down. Hey, wait! I think I got the perfect one in mind. I finally got it, Goku then went on to shout. I know who I'll be choosing now, Grand Minister, so I'm ready to call them here. And so the warrior I choose to help me fight Kira is none other than Universe 7's God of Destruction, Lord Beerus. Oh, what's that saying doing? Akuma then went on to quickly ask. Now he's calling for destroyers to try and help him fight Kira, with Yoshido responding, Lord Beerus, that's the scrawny little purple one, right? Not the fat one.
Alright, now we have 7 out of 8.
Well, this ought to be good. I haven't seen that little angry destroyer in over a million years, with Whis having to chime in, Lord Beerus, well now this ought to be a very interesting and unexpected little reunion of sorts, with the Grand Priest chiming in, well, a very good choice, Son Goku, but just remember, as long as those whom you call forward accept the fight at your side, then they will be given the freedom to fight alongside you until the very end of the round which you have called them for, Goku. And so now, I call onto the stage Universe 7's God of Destruction, Lord Beerus, on behalf of Son Goku's Lifeline perk. To which, shockingly enough, moments later, as an unsuspecting Beerus was now shown getting teleported into the Null Realm, it was only just as Beerus was now shown arriving where Beerus went on to question, what's going on here? Who dares to try and be bold enough to disturb me while I'm trying to take my Whis? Is that really you, Whis? And is that the Grand Minister? It is. And this realm, this is the Null Realm, isn't it? Oh, what's going on around here? Beerus then quickly went on to then shout. Just what the hell is going on, and why was I brought before Whis and the Grand Minister? Beerus went on to then put into question. Why was I summoned? With Whis having to then wave at Beerus by then shouting, well, hello again, Lord Beerus, and welcome back into the Null Realm. Oh, it's so good to see you after such a long time from being away. I hope that we haven't disturbed you in any way. Indeed, it's a pleasure to see you again, Destroyer of the Seventh, the Grand Priest went on to chime in. I brought you here upon the request which was made that requires for your assistance in battle, the Grand Priest continues. Feel free to have a look around before we begin so you can better be accustomed to your surroundings. As from out of nowhere, that was when Primal Ultra Instinct Goku had gone as far as to address Beerus by shouting, hey, it's been a long time since we've last seen each other, Lord Beerus, and it's so good to have you here with us now, and I'm sorry for this sudden interruption, but I kinda need you to help me out with something, which was why I had the Grand Priest call you here, Goku continues. I hope you're not mad or anything, as a very agitated Beerus went on to respond, I should have known, damn that annoying little no-good stumbling, bumbling buffoon. Oh, and just what the hell gives you the right to just call me into this battle realm, you idiot?
Oh, and we got a match, guys.
Where is your honor, Saiyan? Do you have any idea on how disrespectful this is, you little twig? And just what the hell do you want? But then, it was only just as Beerus had now gone as far as to turn around and seeing Primal Ultra Instinct Goku for the first time, where Beerus then went on to continue, what in the world is this? That form and that
'Cause I found a way
power. You've
get the
completely
game to work. I had to
changed.
use my
What the
computer
heck
as a
happened to
hotspot.
you? What is this form?
I have my
Oh,
VPN,
yeah,
in
right.
America.
This. Well, it really has been a long time,
in Canada
hasn't it?
right
Well,
now.
what you're actually looking at is one of my 2 new transformations that I
story.
recently acquired, Goku went on
I've
to
been-
continue. You see, this form
I've been in
combines
Breaker
the
since
most
the beginning,
powerful
basically,
aspects
since
of
the
my
first
true
one.
nature as a Saiyan and as a student of the angels
I just
into
never streamed it
creating
'cause I always
one
had
mega
internet
power.
problems.
And my
I never
second
had a
form,
YouTube
which
channel
is
back
a
then.
little tricky to get into and describe, is kind of something similar to Whis' power, only a little less stable.
I see you, Terrence. Log on.
Let's see what the Namekian and his little friends are capable of.
You have to be the MVP of the match. I'm counting on you. Bro, if you want to join the lobby, just ask. Don't be shy.
Can you hear me? It's Trunks. I've set a super time machine as well as a crate of supplies. Here's how to launch.
Well, D, we
Find
got
the
a match,
power
homie.
keys, then place them in the right spots.
Here this guy. He's coming after me. Fuck that box.
You found a power key. Go slot it.
Welcome. Thank you.
Hey, great. You found another power key. Use it quick.
You guys see where he is? Mark him. Got a power key right about. I just lost my Nimbus. I'm gonna head to A and B and try to find those keys.
That's a new power key. Place it now.
Flying Nimbus!
Great. You know what to do with that key. That's a new power key. Place it now. Ally down. If you intend to rescue them, watch out for enemies.
You have my thanks.
We found all the keys. I'm gonna try to get you if I can.
Flying Nimbus!
I need help! You're a big help! Come on!
Hey, we got him.
Flying Nimbus!
We still need to set 2 more keys and find 3 more Dragon Balls.
Gotta get the hell out of here! Thought I was a goner there.
Yeah, we need extra 2. Alright, there's no rush, guys. You want to get the Dragon Chains back, get your sodas, get your cubes. Actually, let me just bring the ball to him. I don't know why he didn't take it. I'm gonna just bring the ball to him. Vegeta might get him.
The startup system for the Super Time Machine is ready. Head there now.
This person wanted the ball. Dragon King. I get a good shot, hit him with the rocket.
I'll send some supplies to help. Make good use of them.
Yeah, we got this, guys. We got this. Ooh, nice. That Spirit Bomb came clutch.
Impossible!
W's in the chat.
What happened?
GG's. Well, we got him. Good game, guys. It was level 1, but we still got the W.
So Whis wasn't bluffing. You really have changed and evolved your power beyond anything compared to where it was before.
Yeah,
so
sure,
this is the true nature of your power? And what do you mean by something similar to Whis? Just what are you talking about, Saiyan? You better start talking right now, with Goku responding, well, I mean, the form I was able to go into and the power that I was wielding was the same kind of power that those angel attendees reside in. But that's not possible, Beerus then quickly went on to respond. You're no angel to be wielding power that is similar or on par to them. You're just Goku. Are you sure that you didn't smash your head on one of these giant floating rocks here or what? When did all of this happen? And don't you dare get the wrong idea here either, mortal. Whether you were able to discover 1 or 2 or even 10 new transformations, I'd still beat your face into the ground. You got that? So now start talking right now, Goku. Why did you have the Grand Minister bring me into this realm, and just what the hell do you mean by help you in battle? This better be good, as Primal Ultra Instinct Goku from that
Super
point
Saiyan,
had
don't
gone as
fall
far as to
asleep
point
now,
out
bro.
behind him by
Don't catch the
responding,
itis.
well, you see, I'm kind of stuck fighting against the second strongest warrior in the entire multiverse, Takira, and so without that angel form that I was using, I can't really do anything in my current
buy
state
Broly,
to
dog. It's
beat
not
this
free.
guy, which was kind of why I
free
had
raiders
the
are
Grand
Cell,
Minister just bring you
Majin
here
Buu,
to
and
help
Frieza.
me. And so now that you are here, can you maybe team up with me to fight this guy? With Beerus then responding, wait, what did you just say? That name sounds familiar. Wait, hold on. So you brought me here to help you beat the second strongest warrior in the entire multiverse? Well, yeah. I originally asked the
Well,
Grand
somehow
Priest
if
if
you
he would
grind long
assist
enough,
me,
you
but
get free
he
TP,
said
you know,
that since he's
buy the
my
Vader for
direct
free, but that'd
competitor,
take a
that it would go against the rules that were laid out. So this was your ace card, Saiyan. Takira then went on to bow to Beerus beforehand. Greetings, mighty god of destruction of the seventh. It's been an extremely long time since you and I have last seen each other, and so I welcome you as my next opponent if you wish to engage against me. With Beerus responding, yes, indeed it was. Though I appreciate your signs of respect towards me, allow me to just have a quick word here with this one, so that way I may clear up any of the confusion here between us. Now you wait right there, Beerus continues. You called for me to be summoned and be brought all this way, all the way out here, just so that you could once again drag me into another one of your stupid games, Goku. Oh, now you listen to me and you listen up well. I am not going to jeopardize my integrity, my title, or my time by fighting to help solve your problems. You got that? This is your battle to wage, not mine, Beerus went on to then continue. So you go and figure this out and leave me out of your nonsense. You got that? So you're saying no? But I thought you always wanted to find a worthy rival to battle against, remember? Wasn't that why you went and kept me and Vegeta around, so that you can one day fight us at our absolute best? So how is this any different? With Beerus responding,
I think Toronto lost because I just got notification on Twitter for Los Angeles. Yeah, I think they're promoting the Funko Pops. Let me check Twitter.
Yeah, the Los Angeles one. You suck. Well, congratulations, Los Angeles. We got close. The last time my city won was 1993. I'm not a baseball fan. I stopped watching. You know what? To be honest, funny. I'm actually a Lakers fan, and I kind of stopped watching basketball when Kobe retired, and then I jumped on the Golden State bandwagon. So now I'm just a Steph Curry fan until he retires. But my favorite basketball player is Kobe Bryant. So yeah, I have a lot of Lakers stuff. Even though I live in Toronto. Like if it wasn't the Blue Jays right now in the finals, I would be rooting for Los Angeles. I think Kobe was a baseball fan as well. Why? Why is cool? Except he just gets injured a lot. But his basketball game is up there. He hit a game-winning shot the other day. Saw the highlights of that. And we have 7 out of 8 players. Just need one more. You guys think LeBron's gonna retire this year, or he's gonna have his farewell tour? Because he's sitting out right now, and everyone's saying he's sulking because he's no longer the number 1 option. They have Luka and Austin Reeves is taking over, and his son's playing like trash. If you guys remember, Kobe played like maybe 5 or 10 games into the season, and then he said screw it, and then he called it his retirement season. So LeBron's injured right now, he's not playing, so he might do the same thing. He might not play for November, then December, or maybe January. He might just say, you know what, farewell tour. Who knows? He wants all the attention, yeah. Once he leaves, the NBA will be restarted fresh. You know, when LeBron retires and his contract gets going up for renewal, I don't think anyone's gonna sign him. Or you might ask for a trade. That'd be crazy. Or they might trade him. No, but he has a no trade clause, right? So they can't trade him.
let me put the manga back on. I thought the manga was on. My bad, guys.
No, it's different because I wouldn't be fighting you. So you can forget it because my
just watching me
answer
talking to
is
a microphone.
no. And so, second mightiest, the offer made by the Saiyan to help aid him against you is declined. I am not fighting you. With Goku then asking,
yeah, we're
wait,
back,
but why?
7 out of 8,
I
just
don't
need one more
understand
person.
why you're so mad, Lord Beerus. I understand, Great Destroyer, Takiro went on to then respond. It's truly unfortunate to watch you decline his offer, but I humbly respect your decisions in choosing to do so, God of Destruction. Thank you for your answer, in which upon Beerus now being shown having to make his way towards the spectator seats, that's when Beerus went on to turn towards Goku by then telling him, and just so you know, Saiyan, that if you are somehow lucky enough to walk away from this tournament with your life intact, then I'll be waiting for you the moment we go back to our universe, you hear me? Of all the days where you wanted to have me fight, you picked the day where I was trying to take a nap, with Goku responding, wait, but hold on, what do I do now since you said no?
And we found a
Well, that
match.
doesn't
Should start in
sound
2
very
minutes.
fair.
Stay
Oh,
tuned.
really, Lord Beerus? Oh, come on now, don't be like that. And here I thought that you'd find a challenge like this to be an exciting one, so why am I to blame all of a sudden for just calling you here to team up with me? Oh, it would have been fun, with Whis now being shown having to facepalm and responding, oh goodness, those two could never find any common ground to ever agree on anything. Oh, how truly embarrassing of a situation. Yes, well, how interesting, the Grand Priest responds. They don't appear to have a stable relationship, at least not on Lord Beerus's end, that is. Well, as unfortunate as this situation may indeed be for Goku, he is still not without an option to choose a partner upon his request to help aid him in battle against the second mightiest. And so now then, Son Goku, if you may, I would like for you to think long and hard on whom you will be
I like
choosing
God
as your
Goku.
partner
That's why I
to
picked
aid
him,
you
to be
in this
honest.
battle,
I
the
don't
Grand
really
Priest
have
continues. And I will give you one more
Other than I
chance
just
to
like-
think of
I like his
any
commandments.
warrior whom you would like to be paired with to help you. And so now, who will you choose to call forward? And I must admit that
You're,
although you've
level
pushed
3.
me to the edge of my limits,
Oh, sorry,
along with
you're third
testing
slot.
my patience in the process, every second that you waste only continues to fuel
Broly,
me.
his
So
roar
now
is
one of
pretty good.
two things hold true that you have yet to reveal during our battle, Fusion. And don't
just like
think that
the
I
commandments,
haven't
to be
caught
honest.
on, Vegeta continues.
That's
So
what it
you are either hiding your true power from me, or this so-called supreme fusion of yours really isn't all that you made it cracked out to be. So now which one of them is it? Because I'm starting to grow very tired of these games. With Kuriza responding, now why would I want to tell you anything, Vegeta? Your resistance only serves to entertain me in the process, along with helping me fully test this fusion body of ours as a means of seeing how far we can go, Saiyan scum. But you seem to be in a
Wipe
hurry
that
to want to...
smirk from your face. You.
Pretty good, homie, especially when you get the go-go gun.
Can you hear me? Flying Nimbus! Trunks! I've set a super time machine, as well as a crate of supplies. Here's how to launch. Find the power keys, then place them in the right spots. You found a power key. Go slot it. Great! You know what to do with that key.
Where am I? Someone save me!
That was easier than I thought.
Thanks.
Hey, great! You found another power key. Use it quick.
Alright, you need to find 2 more keys.
too, okay?
He's almost at level 3.
Welcome. Thank you.
So now we have to just find the AP. He's destroying the beat.
Now, boys!
Yes, good. Yeah, I'm sure.
Hey, that was kind of fun for me!
Stay calm. Stay calm.
Great! You know what to do with that key.
Oh, man.
We're kind of sleepy now. We're kind of sleepy now.
Access the startup
Bro,
system.
how did this guy know I was in here? Oh, I dodged that. Bro, I'm this guy know I was in here.
You're good to go.
I owe you one. Flying Nimbus!
We're gonna get supplies. We have no
I'll
Dragon
send some
Balls.
supplies to help. Make good use of them.
Look at the
And
time
hell,
machine,
I need
though.
your help.
We're doing good on the
You
time
don't know
machine.
what danger awaits. Think before rushing in.
Come out so I can kill you!
I sent you a super transfer.
When you guys got that chance to.
Enemy back.
Shit, I missed the soda.
Come out so I can kill you!
I'm gonna come get you if I can. Bro, we missed the transfer.
Oh no!
Flying
The
Nimbus!
super transfer was stolen. I'll get another one out right away. Just keep it together until then.
You cannot escape your demise!
Somebody's down. Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help them. I sent another super transfer. Take it and survive this. The startup system is under attack.
We need someone to grab that level 3 transfer, bro.
Stop it if you can, but retreat if you need to. Got it?
Let's go Super Saiyan.
Hang in there!
I owe you one.
The startup system's under attack. It's dangerous, so tread carefully if you want to get closer.
Take this!
Shout out to that guy for reviving me last minute. Sorry, Mac, I didn't have a senzu to get you. Good job, Super Saiyan.
It can't be.
Alright guys, I'm gonna call it a night. It's 1:38 in the morning. Kinda tired now. Shout out to everyone still watching. I appreciate it. Much love. Give the video a thumbs up, subscribe. T, thank you for that $4.99 sticker. Super Saiyan, thank you for the $5 super chat. Every cent count. Much love, appreciate it. Hope you guys have a good night. Thank you for playing. Thank you for watching. I'll be streaming again tomorrow. And with that being said, peace out, guys. Have a good night. Bless.